Hey, he's still doing the damn song and dance, and we appreciate you, Nick Eatman.
What we do is we go through 5 storylines for the opposing team and then 5 storylines for our Dallas Cowboys. And, of course, they are playing the Arizona Cardinals this Monday night, so that's who we're talking about.
All right, let's scroll down. You want to hit the first one?
Yeah, I'll hit it up.
Back and forth.
So close is what his header is for this first paragraph of text. The Cardinals are coming off a much-needed bye week. Head coach Josh Gannon said his team needed both a physical and mental break after suffering a 5-game losing streak, which followed a 2-0 start. The Cardinals entered the bye week at 2-5, but all 5 losses have been a combined 13 points. All 7 of Arizona's games have been decided by 7 points or less, including a pair of 1-point losses. So yeah, they're 2-6, which is 2-5, sorry, which is an awful record, but very small margins.
Yeah, a combined 13 points.
That's wild. With 2 1-point losses.
Yeah,
like those are close games.
Yeah, and look,
and it actually puts perspective in it. I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
Because who the fuck watches the Cardinals?
But you'd put
nobody.
But you put that on the Dallas Cowboys team. If I was looking at the Cowboys, I'd be like, yeah, like what is missing from the team to get that 1 point? 13 points? That's one. If you lose by 13 in one game, I still think that's close.
Yeah, totally it is.
Right? It's only a 2-score difference.
Yeah, so 13 in all fucking 5 losses.
Makes me a little more nervous.
It does make me a bit nervous. They're keeping these close games.
But
blow them out by 80, man.
The thing is, I think the Cowboys could probably get that 13-point lead against the Cardinals. Whether or not they're going to hold it, that's another thing. Okay, let me get this next one. Kyler's return. The Cardinals are hoping quarterback Kyler Murray makes his return to the field this week. Murray suffered a foot injury, and has missed the last 2 starts. If he comes back, it'll be a return to AT&T Stadium and a venue the quarterback has never lost in, as you said. Going back to his legendary high school days at Allen High School, Murray is 2-0 against the Cowboys in Arlington and helped Allen win 3 state championships, playing several games at AT&T.
Which is like, I mean, besides it being a feel-good place for him, it's like, look, the guy would have won at any fucking stadium in high school. Yeah, he was that good.
The only number I care about is that 2-0.
Yeah, which it's still undefeated.
Still undefeated. And we play Cardinals so often. Why is that?
We don't, though, really.
I know we don't, but you saw the record.
Yeah, but
compared to the Broncos.
But at AT&T, though. At AT&T, right? So, they play they play the Cowboys maybe every second year, but half those games are going to be in Arizona.
And maybe we just lucked out that the 2 years that they've played Murray have been at
AT&T.
Yeah, right. Okay.
So,
okay.
Yeah, but it says Murray is 2-0 against the Cowboys in Arlington. So it doesn't, maybe he's played, I couldn't tell you how many times he's played against Dallas. I think it is only 2 times.
That's what I mean.
But because
it just happened to be.
The last time they played it, Murray wasn't playing.
Oh, I see.
But they still beat the Cowboys.
Yeah.
That was in 2023 when we thought we were going to beat Josh Dobbs and then the Cardinals, and they butt-fucked us.
It's a little concerning for me that Kyler's going to be coming back. I always hate a player coming back and then because look, either he comes back and he's not 100% or he comes back and he's filled with piss and vinegar.
Expect the Cardinals to score 40 points. It'll make the game easier to watch if that's what you're expecting. I mean the first 2 blurbs aren't making me feel good. By the way,
no,
they're not feeling good.
If we had
13
a little
points,
bit of a better defense, I'd be laughing.
Yeah, a little bit. So, is there a QB controversy? Is the next one. While Murray is certainly the high-profile quarterback on the roster, with the accolades of being the Heisman Trophy winner and the number 1 overall pick, and most importantly, having a hefty price tag.
Yep.
But it doesn't sound like Cardinals Nation is 100% on board in keeping Murray as a starter over backup Jacoby Brissett, who has taken over the last 2 weeks and kept the Cardinals in these close games. Right now, no official decision has been made on Murray or Brissett as a starter. There's 0 chance that Murray's not the starter.
If he's ready?
There might be like noise from fans. I hate to say it, 75% of people that watch the NFL are idiots.
Oh, yeah.
Like, we're all instant gratification. Okay, Jacoby Brissett has done well the last 2 games. Kyler Murray's been out. Let's keep Jacoby Brissett. No, it'll just never happen. It'd be the equivalent. It's like the equivalent of when Cooper Rush was in and was winning some games. And there was fans that legitimately wanted Cooper Rush over Dak Prescott. But there was no chance that was ever going to be what had happened.
You can see it in fantasy football when a player has done nothing all season and then he has one big game, 100 yards, and people are willing to like drop guys who are...
It's insane.
Yeah.
The average person is dumb. Is that bad to say? To me, I think the average person is stupid.
I think the whole world works on an 80-20 rule where 80% of the people are not necessary and 20% of them are.
And let me reference or let me state this. I don't think I'm smart. I just don't think I'm stupid.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Like, I no situation do I think I'm brighter than most people, but doing what we like, doing the show and talking to fans on a bunch of different platforms.
Yeah, because we get brought through the ringer if we say something stupid. So like, you're on guard. I think
80-20. I like that.
Yeah,
80, and I feel the same. I feel 80-20 is a safe bet.
And sometimes I'm in the 20%, and sometimes I'm in the 80%, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah. There's ebb and flow.
But not on this show. I'm fucking 20%er.
100% every time.
Roller coaster running back ride. While the Cardinals have had plenty of questions at quarterback this year, it's been a wild ride at running back too. Just recently, Arizona made a surprise move over the bye week in releasing Michael Carter.
The Eagles picked up.
Yeah, who had a combined 34 carries over the last 3 weeks. Arizona already lost starting running back James Conner for the season earlier this year, and Trey Benson was placed on injury reserve as well. The Cardinals' options at running back are Amari DiMercato, Bam Knight, and veteran D'Ernest Johnson.
Bam Knight, what a good name.
Great name. All of those names are pretty
good.
cool.
Those are solid names.
The fact that Murray, who has missed 2 games this year, is Arizona's leading rusher with 173 yards, tells the story of the Cardinals' running game.
Am I nervous that one of those 3 guys is going to have 100 yards and 3 touchdowns against the Dallas Cowboys? Yeah, I am. I'm nervous. I'm nervous that Amari, Bam, or D'Ernest are going to come in there and have an absolute career game against the Dallas Cowboys.
Hey, welcome to AT&T Stadium where careers are made.
Run all over us. Just hand them the ball and let them dance.
Yeah. I will say, though, it's the most promising for the Cowboys defense. It's the most promising team that we're playing.
But it's on paper the easiest running back room we faced.
Yeah, but just what
by far,
like you said, watch Murray come in and run for 100 yards himself.
Or Bam Knight near there goes.
Or Bam Knight. Yeah.
Ready for Breakout. This game features some of the best receivers in the game. While the Cowboys have one of the NFL's top duos in CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens, the Cardinals have Marvin Harrison Jr., who has yet to have a monster game this year. Harrison, the son of Colts Hall of Fame wide receiver Marvin Harrison, Sr., if you will, has yet to produce a 100-yard receiving game this year. But considering the Cowboys rank last in the NFL in pass defense, and this could be another Texas shootout, look for this game to be a good one for receivers on both sides to make big-ass plays. Yeah. And I'm expecting it.
It's a recipe for one of those running backs to break out and a recipe for Marvin Harrison Jr. to have his first 100-yard receiving.
Fuck, man. And I
put bets on that.
I honestly, if I was a betting man, which I am heavily, I just don't like betting on against the Cowboys. It just takes the fun out of it for me. I've done it before where I've bet on the Cowboys to lose the game, just so it's like if they lose, I at least make money. But it doesn't feel good when it happens. I'm like, this doesn't even feel good to have the money.
You don't.
No, I'd honestly rather. I would have rather the Cowboys won and lost the money, right? So it just doesn't. It doesn't.
Hey, I'll pay for a win.
Yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't make me feel any better. But if I was a betting guy, like prop betting guy or single player betting types, I would bet a parlay of 100 yards and 1 touchdown for Marvin Harrison, all day,
or whatever the over is.
Yeah, over. Say the over is 89.
Yeah,
I would bet that with 1 touchdown in a heartbeat.
Yeah, no, I'm with you.
Because I just feel it. It's like the Tet McMillan. If we would have bet on Tet McMillan,
we called it.
He hadn't had a touchdown. If we would have just bet on him to have a touchdown, it would have paid out more than 2.
He got 2.
And he got 2.
All right, we're on to the Cowboys.
We made it. We made it to the good guys.
And these are quick hitters. Back and forth we go. The Cowboys are having the worst time stacking wins together as they again fall under 500 with the loss to the Denver Broncos, a place they have not won at since 1992. They haven't beat them. Maybe all games have been in Denver, but they still haven't beat them since then anyways. Or 93 it was. Maybe they beat them once in 93. This 20-point loss was one of the worst as the defense continued to struggle, but the offense had one of the worst games as well. And we accept that. The Cowboys look to get back to even with a 4-4-1 record heading into the bye. Exactly.
Crazy.
Let's get over the 500 hump. It starts with Cardinals.
Yeah, we have to.
We have to.
We have to get over that 500, man. It's insane.
I can't, again, not good at this. It was just scrolling through. I saw someone post the 8-8-1 season is coming.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's perfect. That's exactly what the Cowboys will do.
It feels like it is going to be an 8-8-1 season, a perfect 500 season. I remember when the league went to the 17 games, the running gag amongst Cowboys fans was at least we'll never have to watch another 500 season.
Hey.
Well, fucking careful what you say, because it's on the books, or it's right now. It's playing out to happen.
I will only laugh if it happens. I'll only laugh.
I'll laugh. I will laugh. It'll be fun. It'll be the first team to ever do it.
Yeah.
So there's that, I guess.
Yeah.
And I'd rather than be 8-8-1 than fucking 3. What would that be? 3. Do some math with me. 3-12-1, or 3-13-1. Is that good enough?
A ton of losses.
Yeah. So I mean, it's still weird, but home base. Maybe AT&T Stadium is exactly where the Cowboys need to be this week. Dallas is 2-0-1 at home, but more importantly, averaging over 40 points a game. It's the first time since 1973 the Cowboys have scored at least 40 in the first 3 home games. So they're cooking at home.
And they should.
They feel comfortable at home, and for whatever reason it is, they just put up points. Have the Cowboys beat a winning team this year? No, they haven't. They tied their best game. Yep. They tied the Green Bay Packers, but I don't like those stats where it's like, well, they haven't beat a winning team, or they've only lost. It's like you can only play who you're playing that week. They got the 2-5 Arizona Cardinals this week. Get at home, put up 40 points.
Or do we want to play the game where, okay, we'll take the Cowboys score and then see who they would have beat every week? Like, that's what I do with fantasy football sometimes. Like,
I do that.
I got 150. Who else? Okay, I was the third highest. Even though I lost,
you know what the best is? When you win in fantasy football, but you literally wouldn't have beat anybody else you played against.
Yeah, exactly.
Those are the best wins. Yeah. But I also like the ones it's like, I literally would have fucking wiped everybody.
Every single person. Except for the guy I'm playing.
Yeah, those suck. When it's like you both have like 170 points and you lose, and you're like, I literally would have beat everybody else in the league.
Except for
the dude that I played. Joker. Except for the dude I played this week. Fantasy football. She's a cold-hearted bitch.
She is. Help on the way? ? The Cowboys have been bit by the injury bug here lately. I think all teams are dealing with this.
Yeah, and again, we've never been anyone to bitch about moan about injuries.
I don't want to blame.
Everybody's injured. It's the NFL, man.
The only one that I think is worthy is your quarterback going down.
That is the one, because that literally impacts every fucking play on offense. Anything other than that, fucking play me a little violin, because every team in the NFL has injuries. Every team has to adapt. Every team has some sort of weird concoction of guys.
This guy's out now. You got to bring in this no-name dude.
I mean, there is teams like you get like the San Francisco 49ers who are doing relatively well this year for the amount of injuries they had. You're like, whoa, that's strange. But the injury bug, that's why the team that wins the Super Bowl had the best depth and the best non-injuries. And that's just part of the NFL.
It's part a little bit of luck.
It is, yeah.
That's what it is. Last week, 4 safeties were down, and we've seen as many as 3 starting linemen out at once. Safety is still a mystery with Donovan Wilson and Wanway Thomas uncertain to return, and Malik Hooker remains on injury reserve. At the O-line, center Cooper Beebe has a shot to return this week from IR.
So when I was listening to Locked On Cowboys on the way over here, they said this week was going to be the first week that the Cowboys had first week in since maybe week 1 or week 2 that they've had all 5 starting linemen.
So that's heavily he's going to be back.
That's what they said today on Locked On Cowboys. But I mean, it'll be interesting to see.
My thing, we got the bye next week. I'm pretty happy with how O-line's playing. If this means BB is going to stunt his, like if 2 more weeks can make him 100% or, regular season NFL football 100%, or we're going to put him in at 80%, I would rather wait.
Yeah, just let him get filled up.
Don't fucking listen to me. I'm just saying. Like, we have the bye
right.
next week.
It all comes down to, is he good? Like, is there, by him playing, is there a chance that he gets re-fucked up? But again, that's just what I was listening to on the way over here. And they said all 5 offensive linemen.
I love it.
Should be nice to see.
Yeah, and we need it. Because this is the game that you're feeling where it's like, yeah, we should win this game. Well, these are the ones that the Cowboys go in and do dog shit against.
Man, 3-5-1 feels like the seaseason's done. Right? If it's 3-5-1? Like, if they lose this week and go 3-5-1, that's tough to build out of.
If Cowboys go 3-5-1, I don't know that they have enough to beat the Commanders. I think the Commanders.
That's what I mean. 3-5-1. I think you just kiss the season goodbye.
Yeah, and it's not.
You need these next 2, man. You need this. You need this game against the Cardinals, and you sure need the win after the bye against.
Regardless of what any
Raiders.
of the other teams do.
Regardless, like you need to win these games to stay relevant and stay in the fight.
Yeah, and these are the teams that you can do it against. So
this is one of the weirdest storylines that I've remember in recent Cowboys history.
And it happened. Sorry, we're talking about Trevon Diggs. It happened so
weirdly,
nonchalantly.
It's just one morning. It's just like, oh yeah, Diggs isn't going to play. Well, it was like a Friday.
He got a concussion, and then it was, now he's on IR.
Yeah, but it was like the first concussion when the news came out. It was like a couple days before a game.
Yeah. It was
just like he's a concussion. He's not playing. I'm like, there's something fishy going on here. But the Diggs update, and this is the mystery continues. Not much is being said regarding cornerback Trevon Diggs, who was surprisingly put on injured reserve over the weekend. He had been out with a concussion, and then a knee injury issue popped up on their injury report. Diggs is on the IR, but could return before the Thanksgiving Day game, which we will be live at. The Cowboys have been non-committal if Diggs will return this year. But if healthy, and especially considering they'll face Patrick Mahomes, Jared Goff, and Justin Herbert in the final stretch of the season, having their best cover corners on the field should be a top priority, if healthy. And I got to argue a little bit about that. Like, he hasn't felt that good. Granted, he's better than better than Bridges. He's better than what we trotted on the field last week.
Right.
And of course, having Trevon Diggs on the field versus not having him is a win. But this situation just screams of something unresolvable that goes beyond football.
Yeah. It feels like last season for Diggs, which whatever. We are lucky that Deron Bland showed up and could take over that role potentially as being which I think he's playing that role just fine right now, to be quite honest, as best he can. But with Diggs, it's a little bit of a surprise. It feels like, did this start with the Micah trade because they seem to be such good buddies? And
butt buddies is what we call them in the industry. We call them butt buddies.
It's an industry term. You might understand it.
We probably don't get it. It's an industry term. They're butt buddies.
They're butt buddies. But you know what I mean? Like, did that come down to, and then also though, it's the knee too. So the concussion might have been the catalyst, but then if his knee's all janked up, again, let him sit for 2 weeks. Let's get him back for Vegas 100%. Again, regular season 100%.
Yeah.
That's like anywhere between 50 to
75.
75%. Yeah.
And do you think he ever plays again for the Cowboys, though?
I do. I think he's coming back after the bye.
I like your optimism.
Because
I do like your optimism.
The concussion doesn't seem like it's the issue. It seems like, for me, it's the knee. I think the concussion or whatever happened at his house, which is like we're being told that it's a concussion. I'm just saying I think it probably more so would be the knee, because a concussion is going to be resolved by now, unless it's like, I mean, he should be in the hospital if it's anything worse, I think, right?
You'd hope.
But, like, I think it's more the knee. I really hope it's not, because I don't care. Diggs might be in a rough spot with the Cowboys front office, but he's got to be smart. He's in no position to go out and get any sort of great contract with people looking at his recency.
No, the NFL's a recency beast.
So he needs to come back, play some games, get some good stats under his belt, and then he can go and get cut and look for a team.
Yeah, because right now there's zero chance that wherever he plays next year is even close to the contract he's on right now.
Or he comes back, plays really well, and Cowboys try to make amends. Like, I'm not against,
which I'm fine with that.
I'm not against Diggs being on the team. I don't want. If a player doesn't want to play for the Cowboys,
fucking pack it up.
Let's ship him, because that's just like I don't care how good they are. It's just going to be bad news for the locker room. It's going to be bad news on the field too. You're going to get it's something the Cowboys don't need. But if Diggs just doesn't want to play for the Cowboys, then at least come and show people what you're worth and go get your money, when you get cut.
We got Bot G Eric in the house, baby. Boots.
Like, subscribe, and share. Let's do it. If you're in here, just like. I mean, we're just hanging out, couple of chums.
Bot G fucking covering the World Series in the Jays.
Oh, yeah, dog.
In the Jays clubhouse. Mucking it up. So fucking sweet, man.
Bot G, I want you to keep the shirt. I'm going to need a good sniff of it.
Yeah, we need a sniff. Don't wash anything.
Don't wash it.
This one's for Boots. Crack him if you got him. Boots, another man that's going to be there with us in Vegas. Can't wait to see you, brother. A couple weeks away for the boys to be back together. Can't wait. It's gonna be good.
I want a nice 6 a.m. sesh with you. We stay up till 6 a.m.
I don't think I have that in me.
I don't think I do.
I think I hit
maybe in Vegas.
Vegas.
We stop at a casino, sniff some of that oxygen.
Oxygen. Yeah, just oxygen. But I say no. I do not want to stay up the Sunday before the game.
No.
This is what happened.
Gotta prep.
We met up with Boots in San Francisco the night before the San Francisco Monday nighter, and I was probably one of the most hungover I've been.
Because we stayed up.
I don't even know if we stayed up. I think
but who was there at 6 a.m. to pick us up? Bot G.
Yeah, so I just think if we're gonna have a late night, let me have it on the game.
I think
the night
game
after.
night.
Yeah, game night. The Monday night. The Monday night is I'd rather have
win or lose.
Luckily, if we have a late Sunday night, at least the game is on a Monday, so it's we can kind of lick our wounds Monday during the day. But you're in Vegas. You're in Vegas.
Vegas. Vegas, baby. I'm prepared for it. Okay. Final thing on this top 10, and then we're gonna hit up the what do we do? Rankings. Rushing to 125. When the Cowboys run the ball well, they win. Simple as that, it seems. And Canfin has been tooting the get the rush game going, even if it's not successful horn.
You have to.
Since we're our inception. The Cowboys were stuffed by the Broncos, who limited them to just 108 yards. 2 weeks ago in Carolina, the Panthers held the Cowboys to just 131 yards, which seems like a reasonable amount. But in the 3 wins for the Cowboys, they ran for 135, 180, and 152. So it seems like there's a little bit of a 130 threshold there.
Yeah, you want under that.
The main point, though, is the most they've rushed for in losing effort is 121. So it seems Javonte Williams and the offense needs to get that 125 mark or more for another successful night. So feed Williams the ball. Let's not go away from that.
Well, you said that 130 threshold on kind of both sides of the ball.
Yeah. Exactly.
which is good to see.
We stop 130 and then
we get
130.
So, and we got the World's Team podcast up in here. Hell yeah, because it's not only just the America's team, it's the World's Team, and they said, at least we got Thanksgiving and we can drown our sorrows, lads.
Oh, yeah.
So we got Paul up in chat, and we're going to be meeting up with him at Thanksgiving, and oh, hell yeah.
Hey,
some drinks are going to be drank.
I hope we get ourselves into another little special exclusive party where we kind of find our way in and then eat all that turkey.
So ad can get crunk?
Yeah.
Hype ad?
Get ad hype. That's the best ad
hype ad? Yeah, hype ad's good.
All right, now we got to do power rankings, guys.
Let me hop out of there. Where are you pulling up power rankings? Man, this season, AJ's pulling up the power rankings. This season's been weird, and I can't say if it's what I expected or didn't expect. It just feels like one of those in-between seasons where you were hoping they were going to be good and you were hoping they weren't going to be bad, and we're just kind of literally flirting with 500.
Yeah.
Which I think is just going to be the tail of the tape for the rest of the season.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like I kind of got what I wished for, that I was like, well, if we're going to have a bad team, just at least give me a good offense. And
dude, how many times did we say it?
Really extreme.
How many times did we say it? We don't care if we lose. Let's just the games be exciting. And a lot of the games have been extremely exciting.
You know, for the most part, we've had exciting moments in each game.
Yeah. The only 2 games that have kind of been non starters last week against Denver and then Chicago, those were kind of like
nothing got going.
No, nothing got going. So let's get back on track here.